Oh, 20 minutes of nightmare trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with my system. Okay, and we are ready to actually get rolling on the stream finally. So yeah, Veilguard came out, and I have not had a chance to play it yet, mostly because my wife's been doing her thing. But given how long since I've actually played any of these, and especially since I never actually finished all the content for Inquisition, notably Trespasser, I figured, what the hell, let's just go ahead and start from the beginning. I'll go ahead and share this with you guys, and we'll get a brand new story going here to establish my canon in the world of Thedas. And then once we've got everything all done and figured out, boom. We'll import that along as we go, and then apply all those settings to subsequent games as stated. Alpha, somehow that does not surprise me. Especially given your particular reasons for not being able to go back and play Dragon Age again. Okay. Let's go ahead now and go to cat screen. And let's get the game actually rolling proper. Sign in. That sounds like a cat, Alpha. They just want to be where you're at, and they don't care if they're in the way. Fortunately, I think my flute is occupied with my wife right now. Finish checking DLC, however long that's going to take. Yes, I know servers aren't available. Alright, new game. Is the audio still cut out, or are we good? Yeah, this might be a little bit scuffy. I'm still trying to get used to everything. So is the Gold City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. That is weird. I wonder why it's cutting out. It's... Okay, there's the game audio. Whoops. I had that muted for some reason. Okay, so game audio is good. And my mic audio is fine.
The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages. Barbarians and kings.
Okay, yeah. I'm not talking too much while all this is going on.
To stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Remember when these were considered good graphics?
For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay. So for the canon I'm doing, I am going to need to play a male. And I am playing an elf, rogue, and a Dalish. Which personally I consider to be the canon, mostly because, well, up until we got the DLC with the mirror, you never found the Dalish anywhere in the game. Everyone else you did. And yeah, I know, given the age of the game, the graphics are still good, but it's also just remembering the pain of this being the top of the line fantastic graphics at one point, and now it's just kind of like, these are okay, but they're nothing to write home about. Okay, so... yeah, Theron works. I think... we'll keep that in mind. So just give me the same thing if I try it again, or just give me something else random. Yeah, so Theron is the default elf name. So we'll go ahead and go with that.
Greetings.
I'm fine with that for complexion. Tone, tattoo. Which one do we want to go with? Okay, just because I'm gonna need to look this up real quick. Because I know each one of these is associated with one of their gods. Okay, so there's the hunt, their protector. Okay, let's go with Elder Gods, which is what, I think it's this one? No. See that one. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can find the specific one I'm looking for. Which one do we want to go with here? I think we'll go with this one for the Valacine. Okay, tattoo color. I like that one. Up here. I think that's the hairstyle I want to go with. Yeah, because I don't want to do full-on dreads. I'll go with that. Might go with that one. So I'm either going to take that one, do that, or I want. Question is, do I want tail back or just straight hair? Yeah, I think we're just going to straight hair with two side braids. Other than that, we're good. I'll go with slightly darker hair tone. Then match the eyebrows. Slightly bushier ones. Okay. And I think everything else is good.
Greetings. Oh, my spell! This isn't working. Need something else.
Okay. Good there. Next. Okay. So willpower is not as critical. Absolutely do not need magic. I think what I'm gonna do, add 2 to cunning, 2 to dex, and 1 to strength. And I get 1 talent point to work with. Version, stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism, poisons, combat tactics. Okay. Need to get that eventually. I'm not really going to use stealing, I don't think. So let's go. I did not say virgin stealing. Besides, I'm pretty sure that ship has long since sailed with Morrigan. But no, I don't think I'm really going to use stealing at all. I think probably going with coercion to start. Okay. Dual weapon. Okay, so I will need to get up to 36 dex eventually. Okay, deft hands. This is something I do know I need. Okay, so 22 cunning, 36 dex. Okay, I'm not really gonna be doing bows much. Okay, so I will need enough strength for my armor. No, she's not Isabella, and Isabella does not end up with the Warden. Isabella ends up with Hawke in my book. Okay, so we need to go with lockpick here. Thinker, no. Yeah, lockpick, and then dual weapon training. Okay. We're going to play on normal.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough.
Their half-forgotten
But you can't do it with Morrigan.
Human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests.
Morrigan
and as is
absolutely
case,
refuses
is not
to
always
share.
the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool.
Yeah, you can absolutely do it with Liliana Zeb. I think if you play your cards right, you can do it with Alistair as well.
We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with him?
Let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
We know this forest. There are caves, but no ruins. You lie.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Why not?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon.
Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Alpha, let's be honest here. It's Alistair. When does Alistair not complain about everything? You frighten them enough, they won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Shouldn't we inform the Keeper?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west. Come on already, let's look for this cave. They said it was to...
Actually, something I want to check out real quick. What I wanted, which, that one? Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Aramisu. Okay, I cannot equip this yet. Okay, that's 26 dex. Okay. Now what I can equip are some of these other items. Oop, shit. No. Not garbage, not garbage. Okay. I want to compare that because I want to see what the that's on it were. Okay. One armor. Okay. Go ahead and equip those. That's what I was saying, dude. I need to turn off the thing that shows helmets. I can do that later. Okay. So many options at the start here. Okay, Handle the War Mage. A Wolf Charm. Okay, yep, we're gonna equip that one to start with. Master's Belt. Many pockets. Okay, so we're gonna go with that one. Extra strength plus 2 health regeneration. Combat reduces hostility. On plus 1 armor pen. Plus 1 of all attributes. Okay. I'm going to equip that there, and then that there. Okay. All right, with that, we are set.
Got it. You have no skill, only desperation.
Alright, Lyrium potions are not going to do me much good. Okay, did Hala choose me a codex on them?
Done now. Are you happy?
Okay, codex on the Brazilian Forest where we are. You really want to like dig into the lore like that, but honestly I don't think it's really necessary for what I'm doing. Elf fruit, I'll need that later for making potions. More elf fruit. There's a rubble pile. Anything useful in there? Some deep mushrooms, also good for making potions.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, and that worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Oh, I don't know. We're just gonna run into an enchanted mirror that's gonna taint us with darkspawn corruption. You know, nothing major.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Yeah. That's right. Options. Okay. Game, show plot help icons, enable persistent gore. Base. I don't think it was controls. Nope. Audio video. Nope. Okay, what was the option to... Let's go ahead and throw the helmet on, because I could have sworn there was a way to disable these things, because they look atrocious for the most part. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna deal with it. Just sworn there's a way to do it. I'll figure it out later.
I'll get on it. All right, all right. Now it's better than later.
This place makes me nervous.
What do you think all this is?
I'm not sure. This looks like a very old human place. Why would they build this? And why would elven artifacts be here? Maybe some of our ancestors lived here. In caves, like the dwarves. I'll stick to roaming the land myself.
This doesn't feel like anyone's home.
I don't know. I have this odd sensation that we've disturbed something. Like we just walked into a dragon's lair. Well, whatever it is, it won't stop me. A Dalish hunter fears nothing.
Hamlin, you are an idiot. Okay, that goes somewhere deeper. I need to come over here first to get this.
Done.
Nice arrows. Useful, but not at the moment.
I see a trap.
Okay, we are going to bypass that. Ignore that for now. Go this way. What's over here?
I see a trap.
Okay, we're going to disable that.
you can get off my back? Got it. You're gonna regret this! Alright, alright. Let's see what you're made of! I'll get on. You're gonna regret this!
Another shield. Nothing's useful at the moment. That is a locked door.
That about wraps it up.
Take a look at a map here. Okay, so yeah, it looks like everything's all pretty much interconnected right now. I'm just choosing which route I want to go down.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
It's worn, but it looks vaguely familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
Perhaps, but there isn't much left down here.
Yes, time and decay take their toll. Still, there's bound to be something of value.
A beast. Let's maul it.
Who said you could ensnare me in web?
Now it's better than later. All right. You're in a little over your head. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Breaking a sweat already? Have at you!
Okay, more spiders down, some elf fruit and delirium potion. Sword bow. Let's disable that pressure plate. May not be a lot, but experience is experience. And right now, that is important.
I see a trap.
Disable that plate. And check a pile of bones. Darkspawn War Axe. Okay, that might actually be an upgrade for me. Okay. Requires 13 strength to use, though. So I'm not going to be able to use it just yet.
I see a trap.
Get some quartz. Alright, back down here, and time to move forward. Oops.
Now it's better than later.
Was not paying attention to the trick or trap. Well, that's gonna happen occasionally, unfortunately.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah, let's get back out of there.
them off, did you? My head is ringing.
I'll get on it.
All right, all right.
How about you? Push them back! Someone's going to fall, and it sure won't be me!
By the creators. What was that thing?
A level up. Okay, so time to level up. Okay, so I get 3 points, so attuned to strength. So I can use that axe I just got. And then put a point into dexterity. Alright, let's get trafficking 1 because I'll need that for a quest later. I can't get anything else there until I get to level 4. Okay, so dual striking. Backstabs, dual weapon sweep. Alright, let's grab below the belt. Okay. Now, activate. So I'm going to lose a dex. Increase damage, better crit. Okay. Color loot. Close, take that built.
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
I don't trust it, and neither should you.
It sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something...
Famous last words. Get away from it, Tamlin.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here.
Tamlin.
Take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Worried. Where's Tamlin?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
I don't remember anything. It was in a cave, then nothing.
He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dahlan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Telling Tamlin that we should have come back.
Do not worry, Dahlan. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
I listen to anything a Shemlin says.
The Grey Wardens are an old and honorable order, Dahlan, and we Dalish have enough enemies. Was he correct?
There were walking corpses and other strange monsters.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember?
A mirror. Tamlin touched it.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dahlan? Without you, we will not find it.
I'm up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
Clan is leaving.
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
3 of them. We drove them off.
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
Take Merrill to the cave and find Tamlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Pray for me, Keeper. Alright, now, I'm gonna do a little bit of interacting before we go out. Book, large wooden crate,
Done.
chest.
Anything else? I can't do that. Finished. Now what do you want? That about wraps it up.
Finish looting the camp. Gotta help people. Go and talk to everybody after I do that. Okay, I think that's everything I can get for now. Okay. So, yep, these are going to be better. Okay, 1 point spent on a skill. Okay, so that is these. I could use that to get my cunning up. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Yeah, I got 10 minutes to an ad. Anything useful?
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You're not Dalish, are you?
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Just don't be a coward like some and flee.
I'll do my best. I hope we find your missing friend very soon.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign. He's one of our most promising hunters.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hall of faring, Myron?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. But it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I won't allow that to happen.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
You... Sack. Okay, Fenaril.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
I'm only supposed to take Meryl.
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
Suppose I won't stop you then.
Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Sure, elf woman, child, puppet. Idol. Okay.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Haren.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
Alan insisted we go inside.
Tamlin's idea, huh? And you've no mind of your own. I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I'm sorry, Haren. I'll try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Don't know if I remember all of the tale.
All Dalish should know this tale, and hold its lessons close to heart.
Alright, but you may regret asking.
Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart, until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
Then,
We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
we are the last of the Elvenon. Never again shall we submit.
At least you remembered the Oath of the Dales. I appreciate your forbearance nevertheless, Dalen. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
So. Go over here now. That is Meryl. Get another note back here. On Dalish land ships. That's the Aravels. Meryl. Got another note over here to read. Okay. Let's see, where are we at as far as getting to my next bubble? Most of the way, but not quite there. Weapons, Darmitsu, iron. Yeah, right now I've only got iron weapons, so those aren't going to do me any additional good. Good, close that out. And time to talk to Meryl.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
General is coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
I did ask. She's fine with it.
She is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready?
How much does the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
I need supplies.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
Okay, where is Island? Somebody else I need to talk to? Shal.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Anathara, Shal. It's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents much, Shal.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we daily strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the Keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
I always thought they died together.
Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
No, I understand.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
Oh? Where is it?
Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Okay, and that's how we get that chest open. That's why it's probably set at a higher level than what I could block unlock this early. Just to make sure I didn't void this.
It's done.
Yep, heirloom necklace. Okay, what does that do? Okay. Plus 10 spirit resistance. Not bad, but not useful to me at the moment.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Opening split.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
That's what I've got to need to do. Still stuck to Island. Use that. Hunter. There we go. Island.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Could I ask you for a bow as well, Mr. Island?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
May I see your crafts, Mr. Island?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Okay, so nothing particularly useful here. Yeah, it's all garbage, nothing there. Got some things here that could be useful. Okay. That gives me 2 silver to work with. Just not enough any weapons. Could get a couple of health poultices. Some venom. Death root extract. Search between these. Death root bite stun and penalty to movement speed. Okay. Alright, nothing worth grabbing in particular. Okay, so we got ourselves a bow. Oops. We need to equip. Okay, and swap weapon sets. That's what I had equipped. Okay, Scout's bow, Ash. Okay, secure these. This does slightly more damage. It has rapid aim. Slightly better armor penetration, better critical chance. Yeah, we won't use that one. Okay. Granted, I am mostly a melee fighter, but still going to keep the bow equipped. Okay. Now we can get out of here with Meryl. I think when we get back in there, we're actually going to be fighting Darkspawn. Okay.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Let's head out.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Let's see some blood! This is great!
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Okay, nothing on the genlock. That one. That gave me a little bit of silver.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, this wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Hamlin City felt the same thing in the cave.
And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly. It's some kind of tainted beast.
I'll get on it. Alright, alright. So you can get on my back? Now's better later. You're in trouble now!
Do the genlocks. Alright, nothing to loot. Alright, and back into the cave.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Maybe they took him hostage.
Maybe. Let's just hope he's here, somewhere.
Can I get you the ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, loot all the corpses. Make sure we got everything.
Darkspawn. Kill them all! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Get them all! Now it's better than later. All right. This'll be fun!
And level up. Okay, so I don't need to increase my strength right yet. So let's go 2 points to Dex, 1 point to Cunning. And let's go ahead and do dual sweep when I'm in a situation where I can't necessarily backstab. Okay.
Done now. Are you happy? I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap.
Somehow I didn't trigger any of these.
I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap.
Here.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
I don't know you, human, nor do I owe you anything.
Even if you didn't owe this human your life, a Grey Warden deserves respect.
He owes me nothing. It was my duty to return an injured Dalish to your clan. Your people have always been allies with the Grey Wardens.
I understand a human. How nice for you.
My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Tishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your Keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Was that bear we saw at Darkspawn?
Perhaps. The mirror draws Darkspawn to it. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Then we should destroy it.
I agree. So long as the mirror exists, it is a threat to anyone nearby.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
I don't know if I believe you, human.
Confirm it with your Keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm not leaving until I find him.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Would there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Why would they take his body? Not to eat it, I hope.
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
Wait outside. I'll be out when I'm ready.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Done. Anything else? That about wraps it up. Why can't the dead stay in the ground where they belong? I'll get on it. All right. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back. Got it. It's over for you. All right.
Get Skilla boys. Alright. Back down here. Now what does this say? Joint statue commemorating the emergence and short-lived trading relationship with dwarves who dug too high and too frugal and struck elves. Alright, with that, we have looted everything we can here. Let's do another quick loop around to make sure. Right, now we go.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
Nothing. He's gone.
I see. Merrill, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Why can't we discuss it now?
Because I must talk to your Keeper first. It will not take long.
Tell Hiren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
The Grey Warden says he is, but I'm not sure.
Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Don't recognize that poem.
Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlin brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days.
The Keeper wants me to tell you to prepare a service.
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The Creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
But what if Tamlin isn't dead?
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
He seems honorable for a Shemlin.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
I can't just leave my clan.
And we would not send you away, but there is more at stake.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
I will not join out of pity.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
Why should we trust this human Keeper?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
If this is my duty, then I will go.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
Can I say goodbye to my clan at least?
Of course. Say your farewells, then let us be off. We have much ground to cover.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago, to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm no friend of yours, human lord.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the wardens were all stodgy priests. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
I thought humans considered as dangerous vagrants.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The Joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Why is this ritual so secret?
The Joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, so we got another ring here. Okay, so we don't. Keeper's ring. Okay, what does this one do? +1 dex.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I can't do that.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
No, just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Is the Terran inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like an audience with the Terran, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I see you're a Dalish. Marek knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw an equal with the bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Caelan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
The Dalish don't have kings.
And yet the fate of the Grey Wardens lies in his hands. Remember that.
Make her above. Seal the prayers of your son before.
Look carefully.
Hello again. You need something now? I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me? Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes, you're supposed to give me the sword to me.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
They're strong, cunning, and smart. But don't listen to those old...
There we go, I knew there was a way to get this damn thing. Okay. Alright, so this does not have dexterity penalty. Good, slightly less care. Okay, +2 attack. Let's see. Just loves this. Somewhere in the field, there's a bewildered knight fighting with his dinner fork. Pity him. Okay, yeah, until I get the upgraded skills. Yeah, gotta get. Yeah, I gotta get all the way up to level 12 before I can actually throw full-size weapons in both hands.
Wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it.
Finished.
You get
Now what do you want?
that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost
This
many
is
dogs
supposed to be
already.
the battle that sent the Darkspawn back underground.
The all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
There are lots of Darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of.
Okay, that's the bridge into camp.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I'll go elsewhere.
Soldiers of Ferelden.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Theron.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
We call it the Beyond, but I know of no connection.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the Servants of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly Golden City itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as darkspawn. They are man's sin.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
It is done.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
You're forgiven, human. For now.
Thank you. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Alright, is there anything useful? Yeah. Got the firebomb recipe, which would be good. It's nothing particularly stand out great. Okay. Limited to a obscene amount of strength. Yeah. So that's gonna wait until after I speak with Alistair and I recruit everybody else. I get them geared up. I'll get Alistair geared up anyway. I don't care about the other two. I think that's the mage's chest. Oh, there's one of these I don't want to muck around with.
Done now. Are you happy?
Alright, let's go get Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with it then.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
No, I haven't.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay. That button. Okay, now. Alistair. Ash, okay, let's check this. Alright. Don't know if this is better or worse. Does less damage, but we get better arms. I'm gonna see what damage. Okay. Full shield. Okay. So nothing good. That one might be better. No, interestingly enough. Okay. Then he's never using a bow, so I'm not going to bother with that. Armor. Okay, so we got a studded leather helm. We'll start with that. Leather helm cured. Okay, so studded leather is better because it gives me the 2 physical resistance. And you cannot equip that yet. Okay, so now that I've got all of that sorted, get rid of all of this excess armor. That's useless, that's useless. All that can go. Okay. What does this do? +1 willpower, +10 mental resistance. Now. Okay, probably gonna go with Mark of Vigilance. Yep. Okay. With that. then I've got Band of Fire. And I would give you the Lucky Stone. Then the Band of Fire. Okay. I'm not gonna get rid of the rest of those because those can be useful. Alright, next. None of these are really useful. Hang on to that though, hang on to that. Okay. These can go. That can go. That can go, that can go. Back. Okay.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
I wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Who's else? Okay, so he just starts out with 3 levels of extra combat training, which is more than enough to start out with. So I'm gonna start dumping Master Combat tech on him. I don't have a need for anything else. He starts out with the Templar. Close weapon shield. This is the tree I'm going to focus him on. Oh, he's getting threatened. Okay, so now I need to find Serge. There's Duncan. Ash Warrior Leader. Is he up here? Good soldier. Nurse.
May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
There he is.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I'm Theron.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
You have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
All a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
That about wraps it up.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested.
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Oh, you missed one meal. Let's make him be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yep. That is that chest, and I'm not going to open that yet. Okay, I don't want to open that until substantially later.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
We need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Really, you could have acquired some blood before now?
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
On the archive and 3 vials of blood, understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Uh-oh. Prepare to have your ankles gnawed on.
I'll get so you can get off my back? So you can get off my back?
Over here.
The glorious moment where you can really be a psychopath if you want.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We don't have time for this, let's go.
We don't have time? What, you have an urgent meeting somewhere?
Fine, if you want to help him, be quick about it.
I'll do that. It'll just take a second. See? No time at all.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Sound like a coward to me.
I'm simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
I didn't say that I did.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a check on real quick. Okay, Guard Wilds, Missionary. That's the wilds that should lead to the place of the deceased man. Lieutenant, a letter for photography for more information. As your son, please with you to follow my footsteps, bring the Maker's world enlightened. Chosen a dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the Wild Sun, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. Chase and respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived. Maybe establish agreement with the local tribes so we had friends when you came. Wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot. I'll find you. Follows from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Past a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for two large statues with chests between them. Okay.
There, more of them.
All right.
Got it. You're gonna regret this! Let's see what you're made of!
Alright, there's one vial, and I need to level up again. Alright. So. I need more dexterity. I get combat training talents. Alright, so now I can get the improved lockpicking. $36. Yeah, I want to get that eventually. Right now, I want to get improved tools, though, I think. Because popping those locks is very important. Okay.
Darkspawn. Kill them all! So you can get all my
Okay, so we have that quest update. Okay, Ostagar. Yeah, put a fallen tree leaning against the rails. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. Hey, resident. On the longbow. Okay, let's check that out. First one was here. Okay, so it had me take a slightly different route here. I'm trying to find this chase and trail sign. I'm completely the wrong direction for this. This one should be up right here someplace. All right, here. Yep. You get it all over the damn map.
Yes? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Yeah, how do I get up? There we go. Come around this way.
Twisted creatures.
Right, all right.
Can I get you a light so you can get off my back?
Dead yet?
Die already! Now it's better than later.
Right to the face! Dead yet?
Got it. Finished. Now what do you want? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Time for some fun! Excellent! Done. Anything else?
Good. Now, put the gen locks. And where are we going to next? Okay, we got two of them, one there. We're gonna get this one first, then we'll go and get that one. This one first, because I'm right here. Version. That way? That way. Okay. Okay, Rick started to realize it. God damn it. Okay. Now we're gonna follow this back around to this last one. Should be straight ahead. And it's up there, of course it is. That's a couple looters.
Over here.
Okay, back to the map now. Okay, now I want to head down there. All right. Check. Yep, no sparklies. Good.
see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I can throw a ladder, so you can get off my back.
Oh, fuck me, really? Oh, we may be restarting here sooner than I thought. Nope. Unfortunately, Alistair is starting to basically solo this. Okay.
Painful. I will need bandaging.
Yes, this has got better armor and range. Lose the dex and lose the rapidity. Oh, I think I'm gonna stick with what I got now. Okay, so how do I go back to get this chase and trail side before I got ambushed by these? Dark spawn, okay.
Looky here.
Got the chase and cash, so that gives me a barbarian mace. Chase and crusher, the wild's bow, stained helmet. Okay. Some good stuff. Okay. So let's check to see if any. This is going to be potentially the Wild's bow. See how this compares. X. Okay. Good damage. Better crit. Better armor pen. Better range. Others rapid aim, but he makes sure to skip. We're going to go ahead and equip that. Not use the barbarian mace. Okay. That's okay. So I think what I'm wearing is better for me right now. Back up. Alright. Alistair on the other hand. This is definitely going to be better. Yes. Better armor, better defense. Okay. No. Weapons. He can use the mace. I'll give him +1 to his strength, which is good. Yeah, I think that's going to be a better option for him right now. Now, next thing I need to do is... Okay. Missionary. Okay. Sealed lockbox in our camp, nothing to enter ruin, and the western cache is the wilds. Wait, did my stream just die? Live there, live there. Why am I getting a restream thing? Open us. Hey there, Dark Joshua. How are you doing tonight? This is amazing. Overhang on the bank of the lake of the curve. Human Nibbler. If we're looking at half-second adventure dome. Gets over this way. Yep. Okay. Alright, see, this pile of stones covered in fire layer does ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Nature's footing. Okay. I don't think those are really going to do me any good, but we'll see what they offer. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. No. It's just destroy them on accident. Fuck. Yeah, I hit. God damn it, I hit A instead of B. Fuck. Okay, well. That sucks. Oh, you're trying to relearn all your goddamn controls. Fortunately, I made that fuck up on something relatively inconsequential. Okay, now the thing I'm trying to figure out right now is where is... Okay, so the missionary. Okay, letter to Jockby. Father Rigby. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going for this? Okay, so yeah, apparently my stream cut out at some point. Weird. But I don't know why it would bog down, but yeah, it did. Okay, so okay. The missionary. Okay. A specific chest I'm trying to locate, which is okay. Yeah. It is back over here. Okay. I need to go back across the bridge. And hang a left and go down. Cross that.
Got it.
Get him off me, please. Okay. Alright, so that's done. I just need to find the chest, and we're moving forward from there. That explains why my viewer count dumped to nothing all of a sudden. I lost my stream, which is... I don't know why it did that, but it did. Hopefully we didn't lose too much to the YouTube recording, which is honestly what I'm more concerned about than anything. So then, I want to see the last will and testament, though. Okay, back to the fire real quick. Apparently that's where that thing's at. I can wrap up that quest later. Nope, that was back. That was across the bridge, down here. Okay.
I can't do that.
X. Right, what else? Okay, I am confused by this. Where am I supposed to be going for this? Oh. You know what's probably at is all the way back up at the other camp. Okay, let's see what happens if I mark that one as active. Won't give me anything other than the main quest as a marker. It's admittedly mildly annoying. It's like, dude, I'm trying to track this other thing. Let me pick that one. Okay, there's those rocks. It should be just around back over here. Yep, there's the camp. Okay. And cash. Search on the roll and find reduce the cash says iron, lockbox equals wax. Lockbox point to Jeddah. Continue. That's another thing. Rights for the dead are going to be a very important thing to a Dalish, even if he doesn't particularly like humans. Which at this point, realistically, the Warden is not. But as noted, rights for the dead are important. So, even if they're humans, we will respect that. Okay, I don't believe there's any more combat at this point.
There, more of them. All right, all right.
Okay, that was wrong.
Can I get you a back? All right. Now it's better than later. Right, come on! Get off my back.
Go. That's finally an upgrade. Okay, now I know that is the last of that. So, you, I just want to dump strength for now. threaten. It's just basically just a flat out upgrade. That's gonna go there. Okay. Next thing we need to do is you all going to lose all of your equipment. What we end up doing actually is you do not have a bow equipped, that's fine. You do have an actual longbow equipped, so that's gonna come off. Okay. No. Sure, not junk. Better armor. Okay, so it's not gonna be enough of a upgrade for me to dump yet. Something we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and give you fire bolts and here the barbarian mace and okay, so I'm actually gonna have to, yeah, even taking this into account. Okay, so I can strip their gear off after I do this. Okay. Okay, now we'll get rid of all their stuff.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Intruder? It's just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine.
I'm Theron. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Okay. Taking a little bit there. But... okay, let's go ahead and finish this up.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
What will happen to him now?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
That one died. You don't have to be head there. Okay. Back over here and talk to you again.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Where was this? Okay.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Yeah, I could probably use an injury kit to deal with that. I don't think these are actually going to be worth getting right now if I want to save. Where else can I get this concentrated? I can't afford half of this shit. Here. Concentrated death room. Okay, yeah, now I can get it later. Okay, so he does not have anything that's like super critical. I need to have this now. I need to verify all of my items, so good leather chunk. There's gray iron chainmail. He's wearing split mail. Okay. Okay, it's quite literally which one do I think looks better. So we're gonna leave you in your default. These can go. Okay. Weapons. On the edge. That can go. Those can go. Got that one. Anything special? No, so that can go. That can go. Okay. Okay, comparison. Greater damage, lost dex. And let's make up for it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 arrows for now. Swap sets. Okay. I can go to the junk. That can go. That can go. That still, hang on to that. Okay, and then this is all junk.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. I've got 3 gold to buy shit with. And I don't think there's really anything that's worth grabbing at this point. Oop, yes, there's the backpack. Absolutely get that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buy these back. And you had lesser injury kit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go and buy those because I'm not gonna be able to make those per hot minute. Yeah, do I? Oops. Come on. Okay. I still need them, is the question. No. Read Dog Kennels, Duncan, Loki Instant, King Galveston. Okay. So that's all taken care of. So let's go ahead and start our next leg. So I want to get the joining done, and that's probably where I'll call it for tonight. And then we'll do the Battle of Ostagar next time.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now, will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us.
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Are all humans such cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood, and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
And we level up. Let's do that real quick. Alright. 26? I think that's as far as I need to take it. 26 or 30? No, it's 36 what I need. Okay, so 26 is as far as I need to go for now. After this, I need to start working on my hunting. Okay. So, yeah, until I get closer to level 12, which is when I'll get to that. I don't have points elsewhere. Okay. So, dual weapon finesse. And combat. Set. Okay. Alright, and that is where we are going. And things for tonight. Because it is almost midnight my time, so let's see what we got going on and who we can go raid.
Oh dang, you're still awake.
Alright, I think I found a target here. Andy, they're starting to let us actually filter things so I can easier to find. Give Caitlin. Let's go ahead and get here for the raid. They're essentially further in, but that's fine. Not like it's exactly spoiler territory, so. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out, and I will hopefully get to see you all later. Till then, bye now.